and we need to make sure that we cover everything every single day for our dogs as much as possible, of course, because if you are not feeding a formulated diet by a nutritionist, then of course you might miss on some or the other vitamins or minerals. But then I will try to cover as much as possible here so that you will know which ones will not be possible through vegetarian diet, like which mineral or which vitamin is actually not available in a vegetarian diet, so that you can feed a supplement for it. And rest of the other things you can actually cover with your home cooked diet or your different kinds of ingredients. But then again, I would insist that if you rotate different kinds of ingredients that we just mentioned in complex carbs and protein sources, then we will be actually able to cover a lot of minerals, especially if not vitamins. And why not vitamins early? So these are all the essential vitamins that your dog needs every single day. That is vitamin A, B complex, D, E, C, and K. Now C and K I wrote together because in vegetarian households, vegetarian ingredients, vitamin C and K is easily achievable. If you feed different variety of fruits and vegetables to your dog, the vitamin C and K will be covered. So that is never an issue. Other vitamins is actually an issue. Vitamin A and D especially, which you will not be able to see in vegetarian ingredients. Now, some people think that feeding carrots and pumpkins, they have vitamin A. So how is that not enough? But dogs actually don't need beta carotene. What carrots and pumpkin have is beta carotene. And what dogs actually need is retinol. These are two different kinds of vitamin A. Like vitamin D is also different kinds, vitamin D2 and D3. So dogs need D3. So it's a little bit, complicated about what dogs actually need, this or that. But then it is the animal sources of some vitamins and minerals that dogs need. For example, iron. There are two kinds of iron, right? You will find iron in spinach also, and then you will find iron in animal meat protein also. These two are different kinds of iron. Iron in spinach is a non-heme iron. What your dogs need is a heme iron. So people actually get confused here as to what a dog will actually need. So vitamin A, that's why I insist to actually supplement, because you will be able to cover some of it, some of the beta carotene from carrots and pumpkin, and that also has beneficial effects. It has antioxidant and immune boosting effect, but that is not the vitamin your dog really needs. Then comes calcium, phosphorus, magnesium. I wrote these three together in one circle because these needs to be in a particular ratio for your dog's bones to be stronger. So what people think is that I need to feed only calcium for strong bones, but you actually need to feed calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, and vitamin D in a particular ratio, because phosphorus, magnesium, and vitamin D is something that will regulate the calcium, right? So they will actually regulate and absorb the calcium properly. If you're just feeding calcium supplement or only feeding some form of calcium source, like maybe milk or something, which is not a good source, but if you are, it is not really going to make your dog's bone stronger, because other minerals are missing, which are actually needed to help it get absorbed into the bone, right? So another circle is potassium and sodium. Potassium is something which is easily available in your dog's diet. And this also needs to be in a particular ratio, 3:1, so that, it is properly regulated. And these are electrolytes, right? So whenever your dog gets sick, maybe your vet gives electrolyte water. And whenever we get sick, we get electrolyte water, right? So this is potassium and sodium basically. And so potassium is also easily available. I'll tell you the sources, what sources are in the next slide. Then zinc, copper, iron, manganese also needs to be in a particular ratio. And these are something which are not readily available in vegetarian diets, especially zinc and copper. Then comes iodine and selenium. Both iodine and selenium are very, very important for thyroid health of your dog. So if your dog is actually, if you have spayed your dog, the female dog, also male dogs also have hypothyroidism issues these days, and especially female dogs who are spayed have 3 to 4 times more chances of developing hypothyroidism in their life, right? So if you make sure your dog's diet has iodine and selenium in their diet every single day, then you will be able to prevent hypothyroidism. But if it is like a congenital issue or it has been genetic or something, then of course it will not be preventable, but it will be at least manageable.